My beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you, and before you even blink, I need you to understand this: the person who was once written into your destiny is no longer the same. 3 nights ago, something shifted. Something cracked. Something broke so loudly in the spiritual realm that even your angels paused. This person, who once dreamed of building a life with you, made a choice that shattered the future you were supposed to share. And the reason you're hearing this message right now is because the truth can't hide anymore. Your heart has felt it. Your sleep has felt it. Your spirit has felt it. That sudden heaviness? That random fear? That strange distance? It wasn't random. It was the moment your destiny rewrote itself. Amen. Blessing 111. But listen carefully, because this next part will shake your soul. A new revelation has opened, something no one ever told you. This person was never meant to hurt you, not in the original script of your life. They were supposed to grow with you, rise with you, evolve with you. You were meant to step into a powerful season together. But temptation came to them wrapped in a disguise. A test arrived that they failed. And the terrible thing they did wasn't just a mistake. It was betrayal on a spiritual level. They spoke your name in a room where your loyalty wasn't present. They allowed someone else to influence their heart. They allowed jealousy, ego, insecurity, and comparison to bury the connection that heaven tried to protect. They said something about you, something they can never take back. And that moment sealed the crack in your future with them. Amen. Blessing 222. And now listen to this final truth for today, because this is where everything turns. Even though they broke the future, destiny didn't collapse for you, only for them. Their terrible action redirected your path into something bigger, something sharper, something more divine. You are stepping into a timeline where their absence becomes your elevation. The door that slammed in your face wasn't rejection, it was protection. The universe couldn't allow someone with a shadow in their heart to enter your future. This person was supposed to stand beside you, but their betrayal has now placed you on a higher path they can no longer access. And the twist? They are about to face consequences of their own choices. Nights of regret. Days of realization. Waves of guilt. But you are rising from this moment. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than the future you lost. Your angels are guiding you into a chapter where every betrayal becomes a blessing. Amen. Blessing 333. My cherished soul. Something huge is waiting for you, and before you move another second, you must hear what unfolded behind your back. The terrible thing this person did didn't just distort your future, it exposed who they truly are when no one is watching. They thought they could erase you from their destiny by choosing a shortcut, a temptation, a whisper from someone who envied your light. That single action triggered a chain reaction in the spiritual realm. Doors that were meant to open for both of you, locked. Blessings that were meant to be shared, diverted. And now your angels are stepping in because your name was spoken in a moment filled with darkness. They didn't defend you. They didn't protect you. They didn't honor you. Instead, they allowed someone else to feed their insecurity until your image blurred in their mind. They traded your future for validation that won't last even 7 days. Amen. Blessing 444. But listen closely, because this part will strike the deepest part of your chest. Someone warned them about losing you, yet they ignored it. They acted impulsively, moved recklessly, and made a decision that cannot be undone. They shared something sacred about you with a person who wanted you both separated. They revealed secrets you trusted them with. They betrayed the silence you gifted them. And while doing so, they laughed, just to fit in with people who would never protect them the way you did. The terrible thing they did wasn't a single act. It was the moment they chose the world over the one person who carried their heart without judgment. And now? That circle they tried to impress is about to betray them. Destiny is balancing itself. Amen. Blessing 555. And before this part ends, listen very carefully, because your journey depends on this. The storm that hit your connection wasn't meant to destroy you, it was meant to expose them. You were aligned. You were divinely positioned. But their choices created an earthquake that shook the foundation of your shared destiny. Now, the universe has stepped in to elevate you. Your energy is rising. Your spirit is awakening. Your future is redirecting to someone stronger, someone loyal, someone who won't crumble under pressure. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than the betrayal, bigger than the heartbreak, bigger than what this person threw away. And as you walk into this new timeline, destiny will reward your patience, your purity, your heart. Your story is entering a chapter where you win. Always. Amen. Blessing 666. My radiant soul. Something huge is waiting for you, but before it reaches your hands, the truth must be spoken without filters. The terrible act this person committed didn't happen suddenly, it was building quietly. They were changing. Their energy was shifting. Their heart was drifting into a place where your love, your loyalty, your presence no longer felt enough to them. They started listening to voices that never wanted to see you both together. They started absorbing negativity like a sponge. And slowly, they forgot who stood with them during their weakest moments. That's when the terrible mistake was born. In a moment when your name deserved protection, they chose silence. In a moment when your love deserved loyalty, they chose ego. And fate watched them do it. Amen. Blessing 777. But here's the part destiny kept hidden until now. Your angels were ready to open a massive blessing for both of you, a breakthrough, a miracle, a shift, but the second they made that terrible choice, the blessing was paused. Frozen. Protected from contamination. Because heaven will never place a divine gift into hands that betray. This person's action caused a spiritual blockage. They were given signs. They were warned through dreams, through intuition, through sudden fear. But instead of returning to the path, they went deeper into the mistake. And that's when the universe declared, their time in your future is over. The separation you feel is not loss, it's redirection. The silence you sense is not abandonment, it's protection. The distance you're experiencing is destiny correcting itself. Amen. Blessing 888. And now let me reveal the twist that will shake your entire soul. Their terrible action didn't just cost them a future with you, it opened a gateway for someone new to enter your life. Someone who was kept waiting in the spiritual background. Someone more aligned with your higher purpose. Someone who won't sabotage destiny because of fear, insecurity, or temptation. This new energy is approaching fast, and your angels are clearing the path for them. The moment your old connection collapsed, your new blessing started forming. That's why everything feels unfamiliar, yet strangely lighter. Child, understand this, your destiny didn't break, it upgraded. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will make you look back and realize why the terrible thing had to happen. Your story is being rewritten in gold, and everything stolen from you is returning multiplied. Amen. Blessing 999. My awakened child. Something huge is waiting for you. But before it arrives, destiny wants you to know what happened after they did that terrible thing. The moment they betrayed your future, a shadow followed them, regret. At first, they couldn't feel it. Their ego was loud, their pride was strong, and the people who pushed them into that terrible action were clapping for them. But destiny has a rule: what you do in darkness eventually walks with you in daylight. And now their mistake is chasing them. They wake up with a heaviness they can't explain. Their mind replaying the moment they chose wrong. They're realizing that the future they threw away is the future they needed the most. And the one person who truly had their back is the one they hurt. Amen. Blessing 1111. My rising soul. Something shifted in the spiritual realm the moment they turned against you. People who encouraged their terrible decision are now turning their backs on them. The same voices they trusted are now whispering their names in the wrong rooms. Karma is not punishing them, karma is teaching them. Because your angels refuse to let someone get away with wounding a heart as pure as yours. Their betrayal returned to them instantly. Opportunities are slipping from their hands. Friendships are cracking. Trust is evaporating. They are slowly understanding that losing you wasn't just losing a person, it was losing a destiny. And every night, when silence becomes loud, they feel an ache that wasn't there before: your absence. Amen. Blessing 1212. My chosen one. Before this part ends, listen deeply, because this is where your future accelerates. The universe is removing them from your path completely, not to harm them, but to lift you. The space they left behind is being filled with new energy, new opportunities, new connections aligned with your highest timeline. Someone far better, far wiser, far more loyal is being prepared for you. Your story isn't stuck, it's transforming. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than you think. But as destiny elevates you, you are protected from every piece of their past action. Their terrible choice became your divine breakthrough. Watch how everything changes now. Amen. Blessing 1313. My awakened child. Something huge is waiting for you. And before it reaches your destiny, you must understand what truly unfolded after their terrible action. The moment they chose the wrong path, the universe didn't just close a door, it rerouted your entire fate. Their betrayal wasn't only a moment of weakness, it was a revelation. A spiritual alarm. A warning that heaven could no longer ignore. They spoke your name in a place where jealousy lived. They allowed someone who envied your light to poison their thoughts. And the second they acted on that poison, the thread connecting your futures snapped. They didn't just lose you, they lost the timeline where they became the best version of themselves. Because you were the catalyst meant to awaken their greatness, and they threw it away, for nothing. Amen. Blessing 1414. My rising flame. Their life is now entering a silent storm, one they cannot speak about to anyone. The same people who motivated their terrible action are now stepping away. The same voices they trusted are now whispering behind their back. The same person who influenced them is now exposing them. This is their consequence, the truth is turning against them. Their confidence is shaking. Their relationships are weakening. Their intuition is screaming at them that they destroyed something rare, something irreplaceable. And now destiny is showing them what they lost. Their nights are heavy. Their heart is restless. They're realizing that the future you carried inside your soul was far bigger than the mistake they made. And now? Their punishment is simple, they must watch you rise without them. Amen. Blessing 1515. My chosen destiny walker. This is where the twist hits, your life is no longer tied to their choices. The universe is elevating you beyond what they could ever reach. Their terrible action didn't break you, it unlocked you. It pushed you into a new timeline where betrayal becomes power, where loss becomes transformation, where your future becomes unstoppable. New energies are entering your path. New alignment is forming. A new connection, pure, loyal, spiritually aligned, is being prepared for you. And destiny whispers only one message: they were removed so you could rise higher. Something huge is waiting for you, bigger than anything you imagined, bigger than anything they could have offered. Your story is now stepping into its most powerful chapter. Amen. Blessing 1616. My illuminated child. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth is becoming impossible to ignore. After their terrible action, destiny began revealing everything they tried to hide. Their mask slipped. Their intentions cracked. And the person they became is not the person you were meant to build a future with. They didn't just betray your trust, they betrayed the version of themselves that once loved you. They acted out of jealousy, fear, insecurity, and worst of all, they let someone else's influence guide their heart. Now the universe is exposing their choices one by one. Every lie they spoke is echoing back to them. Every moment they acted against you is returning multiplied. And they're finally realizing this: they ruined the one destiny that would have saved their life. Amen. Blessing 1717. My chosen soul. Their terrible action didn't just hurt you, it shifted their own karma. Doors that once opened easily are now slamming shut. People who once praised them are turning cold. Opportunities that were aligned for them are dissolving. Because destiny refuses to bless someone who betrayed an earth angel like you. They're seeing signs everywhere. They're hearing your name in their mind at random hours. They can't escape the guilt, the flashbacks, the regret. They're waking up at night, heart racing, because the universe is replaying the moment they chose wrong. They know they crossed a line they were never meant to cross. And while they crumble under the weight of their own choices, you are rising above everything they lost. Amen. Blessing 1818. My unstoppable one. Here comes the revelation that will rewrite the way you see your future. Their terrible action didn't block your destiny, it made it bigger. It activated a new timeline where blessings come faster, cleaner, louder. You were never meant to stay connected to someone who couldn't protect your heart. Their exit created a divine opening for someone extraordinary to step into your life, someone who will see your worth without hesitation, someone who will defend your name without being asked, someone who won't crumble under pressure or manipulation. You are being shifted into a chapter where loyalty meets destiny. Where love meets purpose. Where you no longer chase, you attract. Something huge is waiting for you. And the universe is preparing to hand you everything they failed to appreciate. Your rise is unstoppable now. Amen. Blessing 1919. My ascending child. Something huge is waiting for you, but before you step into that blessing, destiny wants you to see the full impact of what their terrible action truly caused. When they broke the trust you once held sacred, they didn't just lose you, they lost divine protection, divine alignment, divine timing. The spiritual contract written for both of you was instantly torn the moment they acted out of darkness instead of love. They thought their choice was small, but heaven saw the intention behind it. They didn't slip, they chose the wrong path knowingly. And now your angels have blocked them from re-entering your future. They're trying to act normal on the outside, but inside? They are collapsing. Their spirit knows it ruined the one connection destiny hand-picked for them. Amen. Blessing 2020. My unstoppable flame. This truth will shock you. Their terrible action didn't come from strength, it came from weakness. They allowed someone jealous of you to whisper poison. They allowed insecurity to rule them. They allowed their ego to silence their intuition. And now? That same ego has turned into their punishment. They replay your memories. They stalk your presence silently. They wonder if you already replaced them. And the universe is showing them visions of the future they threw away. Visions of what they could have had if they didn't betray you. Every good thing slipping away from them is a reminder, you were the blessing. You were the rare one. You were the divine upgrade they weren't ready to hold. And losing you is becoming the biggest regret of their life. Amen. Blessing 2121. My chosen destiny walker. Now focus, because this revelation is where your life begins to shift at lightning speed. The universe removed them not to break you but to launch you. Their absence freed space for a new timeline, one that's cleaner, sharper, more aligned with your soul's purpose. Someone new is entering your orbit. Someone who doesn't come with confusion, betrayal, or emotional games. Someone who will stand beside you without shaking under pressure. Someone your angels have been waiting to send, but they couldn't until the old connection collapsed. Their terrible action was the final key that unlocked your elevation. Something huge is waiting for you. Something destiny has been preparing in silence, ready to appear at the exact moment your heart finally lets go of the past that betrayed you. Amen. Blessing 2222. My transformed child. Something huge is waiting for you, and now the universe is ready to reveal what their terrible action triggered inside you. At first, it felt like a wound, a shock, a betrayal that broke something in your chest. But what you didn't see was the silent awakening happening beneath the pain. Their mistake activated a power in you that had been sleeping for years. You are not the same person destiny introduced to them. You have evolved. You have risen. You have shed layers of innocence and stepped into wisdom. They thought they destroyed your future, but in truth, they destroyed the version of you that tolerated disrespect. Their terrible action didn't weaken you, it forged you into someone unstoppable. Their betrayal became your awakening. Amen. Blessing 2323. My rising force. Now destiny wants you to witness what is unfolding behind their silence. They are restless. They are spiraling. They are replaying every moment they dismissed you, every word they said wrong, every choice that created distance between you. Their circle, the same people who influenced their terrible mistake, are slowly turning cold, distant, uninterested. The energy that once hyped them up has vanished. They are realizing they were manipulated. They are realizing they were foolish. They are realizing they believed lies about you that were never true. And the worst part? The universe is forcing them to face reality. They threw away the one person who would have stood with them forever. This regret is eating them alive. Their heart aches in a way they can't hide anymore. Amen. Blessing 2424. My divinely guided soul. Now let me reveal the twist your angels are whispering. Your destiny is shifting into a phase where you become unreachable to the people who once doubted you. Your glow-up, emotionally, spiritually, physically, is about to make their betrayal look like the biggest mistake of their lifetime. A new energy is entering your path, someone who sees your worth instantly, someone whose soul vibrates at the same frequency as yours. Someone who won't sabotage destiny out of fear. The universe is replacing their absence with abundance. Their terrible action didn't end your story, it upgraded your destiny. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will make you say, "Now I understand why it didn't work out." Your breakthrough is already on its way. Amen. Blessing 2525. My evolving child. Something huge is waiting for you, but before it arrives, destiny wants you to see the truth that has been unfolding quietly. The person who was supposed to be in your future is now being shown their own reflection, the version of themselves they tried to hide, the shadow they ignored, the darkness they allowed to grow. Their terrible action didn't just hurt you, it exposed them. It revealed how easily they could be influenced. How quickly they could turn away from someone pure. How fragile their loyalty truly was. And now the universe is replaying their mistake in their mind with increasing intensity. They can't silence it. They can't escape it. Their heart is carrying the weight of their own choices. And deep down, they know destiny removed them because they failed the test meant to elevate them. Amen. Blessing 2626. My chosen warrior. The truth is, they never expected you to rise the way you have. They thought you would collapse, break, chase, beg, or fall apart. But instead, you transformed. You grew stronger. You glowed harder. Their terrible action became your unlocking. And now the energy has reversed. They are the one feeling abandoned. They are the one feeling unseen. They are the one feeling replaced. They are watching you evolve from a distance, quietly, secretly, obsessively. They can sense that the universe is aligning you with something far bigger than what they could offer. And it terrifies them. Because they finally understand that their mistake wasn't just a mistake, it was the moment they erased themselves from the future you were meant to share. Amen. Blessing 2727. My destined soul. Now listen carefully, because this is the revelation that changes everything. The person coming toward you is not only loyal, they are divinely aligned. This new connection carries the future that the former one destroyed. This new person will honor your heart, value your presence, and protect your destiny the way the universe intended. Their terrible action didn't delay your blessings, it accelerated them. The universe moved you out of that broken timeline and placed you on the fast track toward abundance, love, peace, and elevation. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment it arrives, you will understand why destiny needed to break the old connection so brutally. Your future is calling. Louder, clearer, and stronger than ever. Amen. Blessing 2828. My awakened soul. Something huge is waiting for you, and before it reaches your hands, destiny wants you to witness the final unraveling of the person who was once supposed to share your future. Their terrible action has now become the center of their karma. At first, they thought they made the right decision. They thought they chose something easier, something safer, something more convenient. But destiny has a way of revealing truth with time. And now, every choice they made is backfiring. Every person they trusted is exposing their flaws. Every path they tried to walk without you is collapsing. They're learning the hardest lesson of their life. You don't betray someone chosen by the universe and walk away untouched. The weight of their mistake is haunting them day and night. Amen. Blessing 2929. My rising guardian. What you don't see is the internal war happening inside them. Their mind keeps replaying your smile, your kindness, your loyalty, your honesty. They compare everyone to you. Nobody matches your energy. Nobody gives the peace you gave. Nobody listens, nobody understands, nobody loves the way you did. They lost something rare, and now they're surrounded by noise instead of meaning. And here's the twist destiny wants you to feel in your bones. They finally realized the terrible thing they did didn't just cost them a future, it cost them their purpose. You were the person meant to pull them out of their darkness. You were the one meant to elevate them emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. But they chose temptation instead of truth. Ego instead of love. Fear instead of growth. And now the emptiness they feel is deeper than regret, it's destiny's silence. Amen. Blessing 3030. My divinely protected one. This is where everything shifts in your favor. Their absence created a vacuum that the universe is filling with abundance. New blessings are entering. New opportunities are opening. New love is aligning. You are stepping into a timeline where no betrayal can reach you. The universe is lifting you so high that the people who hurt you can only watch from a distance. Their terrible action was the universe's signal that your transformation had to begin. And now? You are becoming the version of yourself that destiny always intended, stronger, wiser, elevated, uncontrollable by negativity. Something huge is waiting for you, something that will make every tear, every wound, every betrayal make sense. The universe is preparing to replace everything you lost with something 10 times better. Your breakthrough isn't coming, it has already started. Amen. Blessing 3131. My transformed child. Something huge is waiting for you, and before destiny opens that final door, you must understand the magnitude of what has been set in motion since their terrible action. The universe didn't just remove them, it rewired your entire spiritual path. Every area of your life that once felt slow, stuck, heavy, uncertain, is now gaining momentum. You may have noticed it, your intuition sharpening, your confidence returning, your sleep becoming clearer, your heart feeling lighter. That isn't random. It's alignment. The weight that person placed on your destiny is gone. Their betrayal loosened a blockage you never realized was holding your blessings hostage. And now, the angels watching over you are preparing to release something so enormous, so life-altering, that your past will never again have the power to define you. Amen. Blessing 3232.